Hello and welcome to Join Me in Britain with your hosts Liam and Harry.
Hello.
We're doing our first podcast. We've done brand new mics that we just got today. You got today, exactly, yeah, of course. But we're just going to talk about who we are because you don't really know us. So hopefully you enjoy it and that.
You'll find out how awesome we are and how you want to talk about us to your friends.
Yeah, he's kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
So really it's just...
It's flashing. Sorry, it's flashing at me.
All right, okay, yeah. Okay, well, we're just going to talk about ourselves, what we do, what we get up to in our spare time, and, you know, and just, if you get back to us to see what you do, you know, it'd be nice to know.
Be nice to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to know what you do. So, we are two young teenagers from somewhere called England, if you've ever heard of that magical place.
Yeah.
It's not that magic, it rains all the time and it's full of chavs, but...
Yeah.
Moving on, Harry is 18.
I'm 18.
And I am 17, but I will be 18 in the next month. So, so you now know our age. You now know our first names.
Yeah.
We won't show you our second names because...
Because we won't?
No, because, you know, that gets a bit weird after.
Yeah.
But Liam and Harry.
Yeah, that's what you'll know us by.
Yeah. So,
and Jake as well when he joined us.
Yeah, but he just is off the rails, mate.
He's off the rails.
He just doesn't know. Half the time, don't know where he is, mate.
He's a letdown. He's a nice lad, but
he's lovely. We love him.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
He's a bassist.
He's a bassist. But, you know, we can't help him now.
So I currently work in a store called Costa. Yes, it makes coffee, and yes, that sounds extremely boring, but it has its perks. Making coffee. For
your American viewers, you can obviously...
you can relate to it because it's massive.
I bet you didn't know. A lot of people didn't know that actually coffee is the second most successful company that makes money. Like the first one's obviously oil, and then it's coffee. But a lot of people
don't really fight over coffee. I mean, America and Russia. I want more coffee beans.
Yeah,
it doesn't really happen.
It doesn't happen like that.
It's sort of under the picture, but in reality, most of the population do like a coffee in the morning. And we are stereotyped as being British, that we drink tea and we eat scones with the Queen. That is an incorrect statement. We do not do that. The Buckingham Palace is where the Queen lives, and it is highly guarded. And if we even tried to have tea with her, we probably should be shot.
We'd get a restraining order.
Yeah, so I don't think that happens. But yeah, we do like our tea as being British.
Yeah.
But yeah, I work at Costa. Harry what were you? He's a qualified chef.
I'm a qualified chef for a while. Yeah, I've been chefing for about a year and a half, nearly 2 years. But I left obviously because of the we're in our band. You know, if any of you are in a band, you'd understand.
Busy lifestyle, man.
It's a lot more. It's just when people say, "Oh, I'm in a band," you think it's just like they just now and again just play it together. But it's a lot more to it. If you want to do something with it, there's a lot more to it, isn't there?
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work. I mean, the practice, and then obviously the recordings in the studio. I mean, that's not cheap, is it?
And if any of you are chefs as well, you'd understand that it's most of it is evening work. If you're like a normal, like traditional chef,
a normal chef.
He's
an unnormal chef. He doesn't work evenings. He only works days because he works in McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly. But so people that work in the catering industry don't understand that mostly evening works, and as well if you're in a band, it's gigs that are mostly in the evenings unless you're doing something like a wedding or an anniversary. But that's not really a gig. It's
more like but it would be in the evening because it's sort of like after party. You wouldn't really
exactly. So
it's not a band in a church.
So they don't mix well. So and it's kind of one or the other. And to you guys, it's best to go for what just take the risk and what you want to do.
Risk like the game. Do you know with the little men on the board?
I used to have that game. It's a good game.
It's got a theme tune. If you play it on the computer, it goes. Yeah, it does.
Right, yeah.
It's quite a good game. I used to play it around my granddad. I used to have a computer.
Oh right, okay, that's great.
But yeah, so you now know our age, you know our name, you know what we do. We are socially accepted by our friends as well. Believe it or not, we don't just sit in our room all day talking to a microphone.
No.
Yeah, we do like to go out with our friends and have a wild time. We've had we've had many a good time going out, parties, and we've got a party tomorrow actually.
Yeah, I had a party last night. I had an all-nighter.
That's where Fernando might try and this guy called Fernando that lives next door to our mates is weird, and he just helps him. He tried to join the party and he's like 50. and he's Brazilian.
Who's that?
Fernando. When he came in, do you want shots? I have shots, and he had like a massive cobra at the bottom of his bottle. It was a dead one.
What's the mutual friend?
Jack Belger's house next door.
Oh, I've never met him.
Yeah, that's the one that apparently bummed Aiden.
I wasn't there in that party. I was at my dad's, I think.
Yeah, that was a mental party.
Oh, right.
I mean, yeah, but yeah. So we also we like to, well, as you know, we're in a band, so we do gigs. I play guitar. Harry's the drummer. I sing as well. Well, I try to. La 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 la. As you can tell. What else do we do? We make toothpaste as well.
What?
Well, I do. He doesn't know that. Yeah.
Moving on. Also.
Mate, toothpaste.
What?
No, don't worry. Sorry, guys. So we've covered our sort of aspects of our life. What else can we talk about that's interesting to people? We also like to play games as well.
Yeah.
We'll play anything really. I mean, anything from Skyrim to Minecraft to COD to COD to Minecraft. But yeah, we'll be doing a few Let's Plays. I think we're starting on Fear. Yeah, we did say we were going to start, so we will stick to our word. Fear 2, we're going to sort of film it and then just sort of like, you can just laugh at us, because it, honestly, it's the first scene when you get in that car and like she just jumps out at you. You think it's the bloke and it's got a little CD player.
Well, don't say that, because now they're going to expect it when they watch it.
No, but they might have played it. I'm sorry, you don't know when that's going to come in. It wasn't at the start. I won't tell you when it was.
Well, yes, it will be a lot of fun anyway.
Yeah, like it's going to be pretty funny. I mean, pretty funny. I mean, we're supposed to be almost adults, and we're going to be scared at a little game with a girl that you can't see her face. So yeah,
I think it's a good game. It's got a lot of action for it. It's like a horror game, like Alan Wake. That's mainly like,
yeah, it's like mystery, isn't it?
It's like realistic action, but the story's the main part of it. But I thought it was a fantastic game. But it's different, scary in its own way, because it just jumps out all the time, doesn't it? Just when you don't expect it.
Yeah. There is a few pretty shifty, like that woman at the start, like that gives you the keys.
Yeah,
she keeps coming up on the screen.
Yeah.
When you go in the house, yeah.
It's that naked woman as well in the hospital. And we were like, oh, she's not scary. We just keep seeing her appear, and then she jumped on us.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Mate,
that was
terrifying.
That was like 11 o'clock at night, and we bought some food from the shop.
I felt like I was so terrified. I felt like I was actually stood there.
You weren't?
In like a scene like The Exorcist. Like, imagine being there if you watched the film and you actually stood in there.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty.
Well, that'd be freaky.
It's like, it'd be funny like doing that, and then like, fucking someone like Mr. Blobby comes out.
Mr. Blobby?
Yeah, can you imagine like an Easter egg where like you pressed something and Mr. Blobby came out?
Yeah, if you modded the game, I would definitely do that.
Yeah, did I tell you about Mr. Blobby? We're from Southampton.
Which is south of England.
Hampshire, England.
Southampton.
And obviously I support my local football team, and we went to a football game. It's the FA Cup, and we were playing Blackpool, and there was like in the away stand there was a bloke dressed as Mr. Blobby on the top stand, and they pushed him down, and he like rolled down the
rolled down the steps.
Yeah, it was absolutely hilarious, but I felt sorry for him because the head fell off. You could see the bloke rolling down the stairs. It was pretty funny.
That's brilliant.
But yeah, it did make me chuckle a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna try and we're probably gonna split this podcast up into a couple of parts, because obviously, yeah, we need to. But there's no reason. I just want to make me look cooler. But the second podcast will be coming like straight after this one. We're just because obviously the time. So we're gonna make it into part 1, part 2, just like, and we're gonna call it like background life and stuff. So
yeah,
we'll see you in the next like part. And for now, don't get yourself into any trouble, alright? Alright, because that's not good.
No, it's not.
Especially like Mr. Blobby, mate. He got himself into some trouble and he wasn't well. So look after yourselves.
Well, we're gonna like, they're gonna see the next video anyway, isn't it? So it's like it's not completely goodbye.
Toodles.
Toodles.